Welcome, child of God. You've come to the end of the day. And now, you are invited to do something sacred, to rest, fully, completely, in the arms of the one who made you. Tonight, there's nothing more to achieve, no more striving, no more holding it all together. Let this be your holy pause, a sacred moment where time slows and the weight of the world melts gently from your shoulders. Let yourself breathe, inhale, exhale, and just be. Heavenly Father, here I am, tired, weary, human. I bring you everything I've carried today. The unspoken worries, the quiet fears, the little things that gnawed at my peace. And I lay them down at your feet, one by one, because you said, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." So I come to you now, just as I am. I surrender my thoughts, the racing ones that try to replay the day or anticipate tomorrow. I surrender the things I regret, the words I wish I had said with more kindness, the moments I could have been more patient. Forgive me, Lord, and teach me to forgive myself. Wrap me in your mercy tonight. Let your grace flow like soft rain, washing away every harsh word, every anxious breath, every moment I felt far from you. Right now, I'm not trying to be strong. I'm just here, small, still, and completely yours. Hold me like a father holds his sleeping child. Let me sink into that safety, into that trust, where I don't have to understand, I just have to rest. Are the God who never sleeps, so I don't have to stay awake with fear. You are the shepherd who watches over his flock at night, so I will lie down and know that I am protected. As Psalm says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." Let your presence settle in this room. Fill the air with quiet comfort. Let every corner of my mind be lit with your peace. If I drift into dreams tonight, let them be touched by heaven, gentle, calm, and full of light. Lord, speak to my heart even as I sleep. Whisper your love into my spirit. Remind me that I am not forgotten, that I am not alone, that I am held. Take the burdens off my back. Release the tension in my neck. Soften the tightness in my chest. Let each breath I take become a prayer, a release, a returning to you. I give you this body, let it rest. I give you my soul, let it be still. I give you this moment, let it be holy. Sometimes, Lord, it's not the big things that exhaust me, but the little ones, the unsaid pressures, the expectations, the wondering if I'm enough, doing enough, becoming enough. But here, in this quiet space, you remind me, my grace is sufficient for you. 2 Corinthians 12:09, not tomorrow's grace, not grace when I'm stronger, but grace, now, as I am. Let me fall asleep tonight, knowing that I am already loved, that I don't need to earn what you've freely given. That rest is not laziness, but trust. Trust in your goodness, trust in your plan, trust in the truth that while I sleep, you are still working. You are restoring what I cannot. You are healing what I can't reach. You are tending the garden of my heart, even when I am unaware. So I give you this moment, this breath, this stillness. I picture your arms around me, light, warm, divine, like being wrapped in a peace I don't have to understand, like being rocked in eternity's cradle. And in this place, Lord, I pray for others, too. For the weary ones tonight, who cry themselves to sleep. For the restless ones, who feel unseen. For the anxious hearts, trapped in worry, may your peace cover them, too. May your love find them, in whatever dark room they lie. Send your angels, Lord, guard their dreams, bless their breath, cover their hearts, let no one feel forgotten tonight. And now, Lord, as my eyes grow heavy and my body relaxes, I give you thanks. Thank you for breath. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for holding me, even when I feel like falling. You are the same yesterday, today, and forever. You are my peace. You are my rest. You are my safe place. Let me fall asleep in you. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. Sleep now, beloved. You are seen. You are cherished. You are forgiven. You are His. Let the world fade. Let heaven hold you. Let God carry you into rest. Amen. Can you hear it? A quiet stream, gently flowing. A soft wind, brushing through tall grass. Birdsong in the far distance, as if even creation itself has fallen into rest. You're not dreaming. You're entering a space God prepared for you, a sacred place, not of stone, but of stillness. He is already here, waiting to walk with you. To restore your soul, take a deep breath and imagine yourself standing in a meadow, bathed in the golden light of a slow, setting sun. Your feet are bare, the ground beneath you is warm, soft, you feel. No rush, no noise, just the silence of something holy. The shepherd appears. He does not say a word, but his eyes hold eternity, gentle, kind. Knowing, he reaches out his hand to you, and without words, you know you're safe. You're seen, you're welcome, so you begin to walk. Each step you take, you leave behind something heavy, a memory, a pressure, a fear. The more you walk, the lighter you feel. It's as if the shepherd is not just guiding you, but carrying what you no longer need to hold. You follow him through the meadow, where the air smells of lavender and something ancient, something like peace. You pass under tall trees whose leaves whisper like angels. You step beside fields where light dances on every blade of grass, and soon you hear it, a stream. The still waters, he promised. You arrive at a quiet brook. It is neither loud nor cold. It sings in a language older than time, a lullaby for the soul. The shepherd sits beside the water and motions for you to sit beside him. You do. You don't speak. You don't need to. You simply breathe and listen. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. You begin to feel it, the restoration, like a warm light pressing gently through your chest. Your heart stops racing. Your shoulders drop. Your breath softens. You close your eyes. But you do not fall asleep yet. You simply go deeper, deeper into God's peace. He hands you a small cup of water from the stream. You sip, and somehow, you feel cleaner inside. Not just refreshed, but renewed. The wind plays with the edges of your robe. You are clothed in white. Not bright, but soft. Not ceremonial, but beloved. You belong here. This is not a dream. It is a memory of heaven, of where your soul always returns when the world becomes too loud. The shepherd places his hand on your shoulder. It's light, but it reaches into you, like a blessing deeper than words. Be still, he says. You are mine. You are not your mistakes. You are not your burdens. You are not your past. You are my child, and I delight in your rest. You. Let the words wash over you, like sunlight on closed eyelids. For a moment, you forget the tension in your life. You forget what time it is, what day, what you haven't done yet. There is only this, you. And the God who loves you more than words can hold. You lay down beside the waters now, the grass beneath you like a cloud. You hear the shepherd humming, a melody familiar to your spirit. Perhaps the same one he sang when he first dreamed of you. I have loved you with an everlasting love. The sky above begins to shift. Stars appear, slowly, softly, one by one. The moon rises like a guardian of the night, and the waters reflect its glow. You are not afraid. You are not alone. You are known, and tonight, you are being restored. You feel warmth at your feet. It moves up through your legs, to your chest, to your arms, to your hands. You are filled, not with energy, but with peace. A peace that doesn't make sense, because it comes from God. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled. You lie still now, listening to the stream, to the wind, to the song inside your soul that says, all is well, for God is near. And in this stillness, a voice speaks, not out loud, but from within. I know your worries. I see your scars, and I will carry you through. So you exhale, and finally, fully, you begin to let go. The stars swirl slowly above you, and the waters below sing the lullaby of heaven. Your eyelids flutter, your body grows heavier, and the shepherd remains beside you, silent, watching, smiling. He stays with you through the night. You never leave his sight. Your mind may drift into dreams, but your soul will rest in him. Tonight, you are not falling asleep. You are being held. You are not escaping the day. You are returning home, and you are loved forever. Amen. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. The night has come. The world grows quiet, and now your soul seeks shelter. Not just from noise, not just from exhaustion, but from the storm behind. Your eyes, the ones that swirl silently, memories, fears, unanswered prayers. You are not running away, you are coming home, to his refuge, to his wings, to the place no harm can follow. Imagine it now, a vast and ancient place, hidden from the eyes of the world, a sanctuary made not of stone, but of stillness and spirit. The air is cool, but not cold. The light is dim, but not dark, like the warmth of twilight, safe, hushed, sacred. You approach slowly. Your steps are soft on the moss-covered path. You walk with nothing but your breath. No armor, no mask, just you, and yet you are not empty. You carry longing, you carry trust, you carry the tiniest spark of faith that brought you here, and that is enough. Ahead of you, a great shelter appears. It is not a castle, not a church, but something older, wiser, living. It breathes with the Spirit of God. Its walls are woven of light and silence. Its roof, the very wings of the Almighty. You do not knock, you are expected. As you step inside, you feel it. The heaviness of the world fall from your shoulders like a coat soaked in rain. Here, there are no expectations, no proving, no pretending, only rest, only the sacred exhale of letting go. Inside, it is vast, but not empty. It is quiet, but not silent. There is presence here, a presence that doesn't demand, but welcomes. Waits, whispers. You close your eyes and hear it. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. A soft wind moves across your face. It smells of cedar, frankincense, and home. You inhale deeply. The breath fills your lungs with something more than air. It fills you with peace, with knowing, with the truth older than time itself. You are safe, you are loved, you are not alone. In the center of the refuge, you see it, a great canopy. Above it, wings spread wide, feathers not of this earth, woven of light and music and mercy. You are drawn to it, not by command, but by invitation. You take your place beneath the wings. The air here is warmer, like the arms of a mother, the lap of the father, the womb of the spirit. You sit, then lie down, not just with your body, but with your soul. You are not resting on the ground. You are resting on promises, on Psalm 91, on every whispered word of God ever spoken in your direction. He shall cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you shall find refuge. And so you do, you let your thoughts drift like snowflakes. You do not chase them, you do not judge them, you simply watch them pass, like clouds across a star-filled sky. You breathe in his presence, and breathe out your fear. You feel your body soften, your hands unclench, your chest release. You are not in danger. You are not in control. You are not in the past. You are here, now, under his wings, and his shadow is not dark. It is light wrapped in silence. It is comfort, not fear. It is the space between your last worry and your first dream. Time slows, your thoughts slow, even your breath slows. And in that quiet rhythm, you hear it, his heartbeat, not with your ears, but your spirit, steady, safe. Close, the Lord whispers, my child, I know the world has been loud. I know your soul is tired. I know there are things you cannot speak aloud, but I hear them anyway. You are not hidden from me. You are not forgotten. I have carved your name into my palm. You are mine, and I have prepared this refuge for you before you even knew to ask for it. Your soul exhales, and in that long breath, you realize you've stopped fighting, you've stopped bracing, you've stopped measuring your worth by what you can carry. Now, you are simply being carried. You curl into the quiet, the wings fold slightly around you, not to trap, but to comfort. Like the hands of God making a cradle from light. You are smaller than the world sees, but never less than beloved. You will not fear the terror of night, because here, night is no longer something to fear. It is something to rest in, to float in, to be rocked by. You feel the presence of angels, not seen, but sensed. They do not hover, they stand, still, watching, guarding, because you are precious. Your breath becomes shallower, slower, each exhale a release, each inhale a receiving. You no longer pray with words. Now, your very breath is prayer. Your silence is worship. Your sleep, a sacred surrender. Sleep will come soon, but not like before, not from exhaustion, but from trust. From the awareness that you are not alone in the dark. You are not lost in the night. You are covered. Covered in his wings, held in his promises, wrapped in eternal presence. So now, let your thoughts fade. Let the night deepen. Let the spirit surround. And let yourself be still. Sleep now, beloved. You are home. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You are here now, not just in your bed, but in his refuge, under his feathers. You didn't fight your way in. You didn't earn it. You simply surrendered. And he welcomed you. The feathers above you are vast, soft, radiant. They do not block the light. They hold it, Cradle it, filter it gently, like sunlight through clouds. You are bathed in warmth, not heat, but warmth of a different kind. A warmth that reaches your bones. A warmth that says, you are safe now. You can rest now. Take a breath. A long one. Let it expand your chest. Let it stretch your ribs. Let it carry away everything sharp. Exhale slowly, like a leaf falling, like a wave withdrawing, like a child in their mother's arms. Here beneath his feathers, your body begins to trust. Again, your breath finds its rhythm. Your heart slows its pace. Your mind lets go of its grip. You are not just lying still. You are being still. You are being kept, covered, protected. You are under the wings of the one who made the stars and still chooses to watch over you. Can you feel it? That subtle sensation of your burdens lifting without needing explanation. You didn't have to say a word, he just knew. He knew your tension, he knew your fear. He knew what you were too tired to speak aloud, and he chose to cover you anyway. His feathers, they do not bind, they do not restrict, they do not silence your voice, they hush your fear, they soften your sorrow, they cradle your heart, like a lullaby sung without melody. A language your soul always understood. You begin to melt into the softness beneath you. The refuge isn't made of stone or wood. It is made of trust. It is made of grace. You feel yourself settle as if sinking into eternity, and you realize this is not emptiness. This is fullness without effort. This is presence without pressure. This is what it means to be covered. You feel a warmth across your back, as if the wings themselves adjust to your shape, not to trap you, but to fit you, to hold you in the way you didn't even know you needed to be held. You are not too much, the Father whispers. You are not a burden. You are not a mistake. You are mine. I chose you. I cover you. Even when you don't see me, I cover you. Even when you doubt, I remain. You close your eyes. Again, and when you do, you see not darkness, but soft light. A glowing world where nothing chases you. Where silence is not absence, but embrace. Time becomes meaningless here. There are no hours to measure. No minutes to lose. Just breath, and stillness, and God. You think, perhaps this is what heaven feels like. Not loud, not overwhelming, but perfectly peaceful, perfectly slow, perfectly full of love. You curl in slightly, not to defend yourself, but because you can finally let go. You are resting. Like a baby bird tucked into the curve of a mighty wing, you are small, but never insignificant. You are silent, but never unseen. You are resting beneath the feathers of the faithful one. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. The world may have felt unsafe today, but here you are surrounded by faithfulness, by protection, by love that does not flinch at your humanity. The wings, they do not lift, they remain through the whole night. Even if you toss in your sleep, even if you dream things that stir you, even if you wake for a moment and forget where you are, they remain. His covering is not based on your behavior. It is based on his character, and he does not change. Breathe again. Slow and low, let it soothe your chest. Let it spread through your arms. Let it bring your thoughts to stillness. The Father is here, not in judgment, but in gentle guard. As Psalm 91 says, you will not fear, because now you don't have to. Even the walls around you breathe, not with air, but with the pulse of eternity. They know your name. They've heard your tears. They've held your prayers. The walls do not echo. they absorb. They keep your sighs, your silence, your surrender, and they reflect it back as peace. You are covered now, not just your skin, but your soul, covered in feathers, covered in truth, covered in mercy. The feathers are not fragile, they are fierce. They shield you from what cannot enter this place. Nothing dark touches you here. No shadow chases you. No lie finds its way in. You begin to drift, deeper, slower, like a leaf on water. Every breath is easier, every thought lighter, every cell of your body is humming with one message: rest, you are safe. And even as you fall asleep, you do not fall away. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands. You are not alone tonight. Though the world around you sleeps and the stars blink in silence, you are not unguarded. You are not unprotected. You are not forgotten in the darkness. There is a presence, so light you may not see it, but so deep your spirit knows it. The angels, they are near, sent, assigned, watching, not in judgment, not in distance, but in holy closeness. Some say angels come in glory, wings blazing, trumpets sounding, but not here, not tonight. Tonight they come quietly, soft-footed, light-handed, eyes full of compassion. They move like moonlight across the floor of heaven's refuge, silent, sure, safe. They've been here since you lay down. You didn't summon them, you didn't earn them, they were sent. He will command his angels concerning you, not because you are important to the world, but because you are precious to him. Can you feel them, not as a thrill, not as a shock, but as a calm, a pressureless presence, like invisible hands tucking a blanket over your heart? You lie still now, body relaxed, mind slowed. The feathers of his covering still surround you. But now you feel something else. The quiet movements of heaven's guardians. One stands near your head, another at your feet. They do not speak, they do not move unless needed, but they are there, watching, shielding, praying, yes, praying. For even the angels know your name. Even the angels know your ache, and they intercede. They whisper to the Father, watch this one closely tonight. Their soul has wandered long. Let them feel your peace. They do not slumber. While your breath deepens, while your limbs grow heavy, they remain, eyes open, spirit alert. They've seen the dark. They know what prowls, but they also know the blood covers you. The name shields you. The wings surround you. You are untouchable here. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You rest not in ignorance, but in assurance. You sleep not because you're unaware, but because you're protected. You are guarded tonight by promises as old as time. One angel kneels beside you. Their hand hovers near your chest. They are not healing your body. They are soothing your soul. Every beat of your heart, they hear. Every sigh, they mark. Every movement in your dreams, they note. Heaven does not leave you when your eyes close. Heaven leans closer. There's a sweetness now, a fragrance in the air, like honey and pine. Not from the earth, but from something better. It is the presence of angels, clean, holy, weightless. You feel it settle on your forehead, your shoulders, your chest, like the kiss of peace from someone who never leaves. The angel at your head gently extends their wings. You don't see it, but your spirit feels it. A breeze, but not cold. A pulse, but not from this world. And suddenly, you realize the atmosphere has changed. It's not just quiet now, it's sacred. Not just sleep, sanctuary. The angel speaks, not aloud, but within. You are not what happened to you. You are not your fear. You are not your failures. You are his. You are sealed. You are safe. Sleep now. Let your soul stretch into peace. And so you do, not by force, not by ritual, but by surrender. The night no longer feels long. It feels held. The dark no longer feels empty. It feels watched. The silence is no longer scary. It is full of wings. They will lift you up in their hands. Even in your dreams, they remain. Even if your mind stirs, they stay. Even if nightmares try to return, they will not pass the angel's watch. You are protected tonight. Not by walls, not by words, but by will. The will of the Almighty, who said, "Let this one rest, and let nothing touch them." So rest, not lightly, not half-heartedly, but deeply. Sleep like one guarded by eternal flame. Sleep like one beloved by angels who never blink. Sleep like a child held in arms you cannot see but can fully trust. And as you go deeper, the angels stay, the wings remain. The presence continues. You will not be woken in fear. You will not startle in panic. You will wake when it is time, with peace. Because tonight you are not watching. You are being watched. By love, by light, by angels in the night. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in darkness, nor the destruction that lays waste at noonday. The night has deepened now, the air is still, and the darkness has fully arrived. But you are not afraid. You are not bracing. You are not hiding. You are not waiting for something bad to happen. You are trusting, trusting through the darkness. There was a time when night meant fear. When the lights turned off, so did your peace. When silence came, so did your worry. But not tonight. Tonight, you are learning a different truth. Darkness is not danger. Silence is not abandonment. Stillness is not punishment. Darkness can be holy. Silence can be sacred. Stillness can be shelter. You lie still now, but not frozen, not guarded. You lie still like someone who knows they are covered. Someone who knows they are seen. Someone who knows the one who watches never sleeps. Because you have made the Lord your dwelling place, the Most High, who is my refuge. No harm will overtake you. No disaster will come near your tent. You feel it now, this tent, this invisible space. More than a room, more than a bed, it's a sanctuary. And though the sky outside may be black, and the world may stir with noise you cannot hear, inside this space, there is only peace. Darkness is not the enemy. It is the backdrop against which God's light shines even brighter. He does not remove the night, He redeems it. He does not cancel the silence, He fills it. He does not rush you through it, He holds you inside it. You are learning now what trust feels like in the dark. Not the kind that needs to see to believe, but the kind that believes, and then begins to see. Your eyes are closed, but your soul is awake. You are not scanning for danger. You are listening for presence, and it is here. You feel it in the heaviness of your arms, in the gentleness of your breath, in the way your heart no longer races, but whispers. The darkness has become soft, not sharp, not pressing, just quiet. Like velvet around your thoughts. You think of the past, of all the nights you lay awake, of all the tears you cried without a sound, of all the whispers you sent heavenward, not sure if they were heard, but now you know you were never alone. You may have felt alone, but feeling is not always fact, and God was always there. You remember a moment, long ago, a night like this, a storm in your soul, and yet, somehow, you made it through. That wasn't coincidence. That wasn't luck. That was grace. That was the wings again, covering you when you didn't know you were covered. Tonight, you feel that same grace, but now you name it, now you receive it, now you trust it, even though it's dark, especially because it's dark. You whisper in your heart, I do not fear. The night, for the one who made the stars holds me while I sleep. You do not need more light, you only need more trust, and trust is here now. You exhale long and low, not as escape, but as a sacred release. You let go of what if, you let go of what was, you let go of what isn't yet. You trust the one who covers the night as gently as he covers you. Even the darkness is not dark to you, and the night shines as bright as the day. Your body feels heavy now, like it's no longer needed for holding anything up. Your spirit feels light, like it's floating inside you, weightless, carried by something unseen but utterly sure. The Father speaks, not aloud, but into your thoughts. Rest. Child, I am here in the night. I do not change when the lights go out. I am the same God in the dark as I am in the day. You do not have to be brave. You only need to trust, so you do. You trust that this sleep is not surrendering to nothing, but entering into His care. You trust that the night is not empty, but full of angels. You trust that even now, God is working while you are resting. The air is thick now, with comfort, with weightless weight, with holy silence. You are ready, not to fight, not to wait, but to fall, not downward, but inward, into peace and in the darkness. You begin to dream, not of escape, but of healing, of being carried, of being found. You see feathers, again, not bright, but luminous, soft, holy. They wrap around you, and you are gone, not lost, not asleep, but held. You will not fear the terror of the night, because the night is not terror anymore. It is temple, it is rest. It is the moment when you remember. You were never watching, alone. You were never covering yourself. You were never meant to carry it all. He has you, He always has, and tonight, He always will. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? You are still resting, still surrounded, still covered, but something is shifting, not jarring, not sudden, just gentle, like a tide pulling back, like night whispering its last breath. You feel it before you see it. The light, it begins far away, behind closed eyelids, beneath still limbs. It is not harsh, not demanding, it is invitation, a return, a rising, a reawakening. The darkness is not gone, but it is fading, not by force, but by promise. The promise that morning always comes, that even the deepest night cannot hold forever. Weeping may last for the night, but joy comes in the morning. You feel your fingers again, your toes, the curve of your spine, not to move, but to remember, this is your body, your dwelling. Vessel of the Spirit. You are not the same as when you entered the night. You are softer now, but stronger. You are quieter, but deeper. You carry peace in places where fear used to live. You carry light in corners you once hid. You are returning, not rushing, not forcing, but following the path of light as it enters the world again. And with it, you rise, not in noise, not in effort, but in awareness, in gratitude, in grace. You are still beneath his wings, but now they are lifting, not leaving, lifting, as if to say, you can walk now, child. You are covered still, but you are ready. You sit up inwardly, not in motion, but in mind. You remember the angels. You remember the whisper. You remember the stillness. They are not lost to the night. They are woven into you now. You carry their presence with you, not as memory, but as reality. You are never alone. You never were. You breathe in, and this time, it's a breath of morning, of renewal, of gentle strength, of a light not from the sun, but from the spirit. It fills you like honey through tea, like warmth through winter hands, like love into a room that once held sorrow. The sky within you begins to lighten. You open your eyes in the spirit and see a world slowly waking, trees breathing again, birds beginning their song, the earth stirring, but not in chaos, in rhythm, in worship. You are not behind, you are not late, you are right on time for the miracle of morning, because light was never the enemy of rest. Light was the gift that waited until you were ready to receive it. In him was life, and that life was the light. Of men, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. You stand now inside your soul, not alone, never alone, but accompanied, blessed, held. The same wings that covered you now surround your path. You don't have to stay hidden to be safe. You don't have to stay silent to be loved. You don't have to stay sleeping to be at peace. Now, you rise in it. You walk in it. You return not to chaos, but to light. Every step you take today is covered. Every breath you draw is prayer. Every thought a chance to choose peace again. The darkness taught you something. Not just how to rest, but how to trust, how to let go, how to be carried. And now, you bring that wisdom into the day. You are not rushed. You are not behind. The world may move fast, but you don't have to. You move at the speed of trust, at the pace of peace, at the rhythm of grace. You whisper to yourself, the way the angels whispered to you in the night. I am still covered, even in the light. I am still guarded. Even in the noise, I am still beloved. Even as I go, the wings never leave. They simply adjust, no longer covering your stillness, but your steps, no longer wrapping you, but walking with you. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And so they do. You turn your face toward the light, the real light, not just the sun, but the source. You open your hands, not to hold, but to receive. You open your heart, not to defend, but to trust. You are not waking alone. You are not walking alone. You are returning to the light, to the world, to yourself, to God. You take one more breath, deeper now, wider now. This is not the end of rest. This is rest on the move. This is peace in action. This is light within. You are covered still. Even in the light, you are still His. Always were, always will be, and now. As the light gently returns to your world, may your heart remain wrapped in peace. Let the quiet of this night stay with you, like a soft whisper in your chest, like a blessing you carry into the noise of the day. You have rested in His wings. You have been watched, guarded, cradled. You are never alone. So as you rise, rise gently, rise slowly. Rise knowing you are loved, you are covered, you are ready. May peace walk with you now, step by step, breath by breath, light by light, And whenever you need to return, these wings will still be waiting.